Hello, and I'm Latoya. Welcome to the channel. And this video will be about me just venting. Okay, so you don't have to stay. I'm just venting. I want to do YouTube videos and create a YouTube channel. And most of the time, I just come and I sit at my desk in front of the camera, and I just want to talk. I just want the words to just start flowing, just coming out like a spring of water. But that doesn't happen. Like I would have ideas and I would write it down and then when I get in front of the camera, it's like, what do I say? So then I say, okay, I'll do a script. And then that sucks all my energy. But I don't really commit to doing the script. So I go to the AI to ChatGPT and ask the AI to write a script for me. Then it writes a script and it's not exactly what I want. And then I want everything to be absolutely perfect for my YouTube video. Because I mean, I'm putting myself out there. Like I want it to be perfect. But I don't know. I'm think I'm getting too much in my head. Okay, so this video I am just talking. This is exactly what I want my videos to be like, where I'm on here and I'm talking and I'm sharing myself about personal development, about self-realization, about knowing thyself, and talking about practical philosophy. I've been with the School of Practical Philosophy for going on 8 years now, and like I enjoy it. I really enjoy being a part of a community of like minded people who are all on this journey of self realization. And I just enjoy that. Okay, like realizing things about myself that like I didn't know before, and accepting it gives me so much space. Like recently, I saw that we are filled with so many desires. So, like, just imagine this is a circle of desires, right? Our head is in the middle. Okay, just picture my head in a circle. And it's filled with desires. It's filled with so many things: a new car, a new house, children, husband, white picket fence, the job, the everything, vacation, we want to travel, we want to make money, and then what happens? You go to social media. So social media is in there too. Oh, I saw this video of this girl, I saw this video of this guy, I saw this video, and it just feeds all our desires, all my desires, and it just fills up this bubble that my head is in, and it barely has room for my brain to think. Okay. But what I realize is, how can you know yourself in that? How? What are you going to know? All you're going to know in that environment are your desires. All I'm going to know are my desires. Like I know that I want a car, a new car. I know that I want this type of house. I know that I want to get promoted. That's what I know. But if I was to really sit with myself and say, do I really know myself? I can't say yes to that. I can't, because all I know is freaking desires. So what I realize is that you can't know yourself and be filled with desires. No, I'm not like in the battle of a little bit of desires, a little more desires. No, if you can clear that bubble, then all that will remain is you. And you'll have no choice but to know yourself, because you are the only one there. Okay? So, like, clearing out those desires, and not that it's gonna these things are gonna go anywhere else. There's always gonna be cars, there's always gonna be houses, there's always gonna be trips to go on, there's always gonna be money to make. It's not gonna go anywhere. We came and met it. We came and met it right here, and we're gonna die and leave it. So it's not going anywhere. Right now, that bubble needs to be cleared. All those desires need to just let go of it. Even if you have to tell yourself, no, I want no part of it. But more so, it's being attached to it. I want no part of being attached to it. Because the very idea of being attached to it is what's causing it to take up so much space. It's like, I want this thing so badly. Who I am is in that. and I'm not fulfilled until that exists in my life. Like, that's not the truth. So, just to get rid of those desires, clear up that space, that bubble, and release all these desires. Release it. Let it go where it came from. Okay? I did not invent these things. So why is it clouding up all of my space, all of my bubble? Like, I don't need that in my life. It's not giving me joy, it's not giving me peace. So why is it there? Okay? And I believe in clearing that out, and I've begun to experience it. Just clearing it out. Like, my head grows in this bubble. Okay. Not that my head grows, but like I have more space to see. Instead of like looking at those things, I begin to see myself. Like, wait now, I'm a happy person. I'm a fun person. I don't care what people think. I I can do anything. The world is available to me. And like my mind is clearer. I can have a loving conversation with my family and with my partner and with my coworkers. I can have compassion with people because I understand that the world is just throwing things at us for us to not see ourselves and look at ourselves and get to know ourselves. So this is something that I am considering. Like, I don't think that I can have all these desires and know myself, right? I need to put those desires down, away, lock it in a drawer, throw away the key, and leave my space empty. Leave it clear so that all that's available is me. All that I need to focus on is right here. Okay? And when I do that, then I have the space to develop myself. What don't I like about myself? Okay. I don't like how I have trouble articulating maybe my feelings or articulating my ideas. So how do I learn to do that? How do I develop that? You know? Um, and really going within. Why is everybody attached to the exact same things? Why, and ask myself those types of questions. Like, why am I attached to those things? And it's, you get to realize, or what I've realized is that we just see other people doing it. Even me being on YouTube and wanting to build this YouTube channel, is that I've spent hours, years looking at YouTube videos. And, I tell myself, well, I have a camera phone. I buy a camera phone. What I could get in front of the camera too. I want to be in front of the room, I want to be popular. I want to be famous. And it's like all these things we are surrounded by that literally takes us away from thing, the one thing that will sustain us throughout our lives. We have lost loved ones, we have lost relationships, we have lost a lot of things. But there's one thing that has remained with us to this point, and that's ourselves. Okay, so I think that dedication is what I need to put in for myself in knowing myself. I am not gonna let a desire for a car, for a house, for anything get in the way of me living a joyous and fulfilling life through knowing myself. I remember looking at a video with Sadhguru. For those of you who know about Sadhguru, he's a guru from India. One of those popular gurus. And I remember he said, all of life you really have to deal with is this. And when he said this is like, Oh, what is it this he's referring to? And then it made me occur like this. I don't have to deal with a car. I don't have to deal with my boss. I don't have to deal with my partner. I don't have to deal with anything. All I have to deal with is this, is what's going on over here, right? And dealing with that on top of desires is no fun. You cannot be happy with that. You cannot. How? I have lived my life and I have not been happy dealing with myself, my own emotions, my own thoughts, and on top of that, having a multitude of desires. And it's nowhere in sight, it's just desires just keep building on more desires, and it's nowhere in sight. How am I to deal with that? So, what I'm doing now is just letting life be as it is. Yes, I'm in my 30s, and one of the things that I struggle with is that I feel I don't have much time again, especially as a woman, this biological clock, and there's a desire to have children and all of that. If it's causing me unhappiness, I want no part of it. I choose myself. I choose myself. Okay? And it's a gradual realization. It's a gradual realization that for me it took some time and it's still taking some time. I haven't like jumped the hurdle and gotten over all my desires. Right now I don't have on my slipper and the floor is a bit dusty. It's like, oh, I need to go and sweep. It's like, why isn't the floor swept? I have a desire that the floor be swept and I have to do it. Just another example, just having fun with it. But like I want a promotion and work. Yes, I do. But if I'm not promoted, am I gonna be sour about it? Am I gonna forget myself, forget who I am, and just go to work and be a beast? No. Okay, I'm going to go to work with the position that I am in now and be joyous and be happy. You can't have a multitude of desires and know yourself. All you will know are those desires. You would think that you know yourself, but if you are unable to separate who you are from those desires, then you need to check. You need to check yourself. Okay? If you were to stop, if you were to no longer go after those things that you want, those desires, what is your experience of that, of yourself now? Just thinking about that. Is it, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do if I don't do it? Yeah, you don't know yourself because who you are doesn't need those things. Okay? Like God doesn't need me to be God. Okay? Like my brothers doesn't need a sister to be a man or anything like that. Like know who you are without those things, without those desires. You may already have it, you may not have it, but who are you without those things? And that's why I am spending my time really delving into that, really standing for that that life is fulfilling. No, life is now. I just um almost completed listening to the audiobook for The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, and it really is a transformative book. It really gets you present to the now. Like, when is now? It's now. And we even think about now as a conceptual idea, like, okay, I have to get to the now. It's like, no, now is here. This is it. This is it. Okay. So joy, fulfillment, and knowing myself, knowing joy, knowing peace, knowing compassion, knowing God that is within me, that's the journey that I'm on. So thank you for watching. I know I vented a little while, right? Um, Thank you for watching, and leave your comments below if you would like to do that. And this channel is really a new channel. I'm practicing myself being on camera and speaking about the things that I am interested in. You know, I don't have very many close friends who share this same um conversation, you know. But the few people that I do speak to, I'm really, 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 really thankful for their good company. So stay tuned for another video, and you can check out my past videos and leave your comments, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Peace.